Hello and welcome back to the Knitting Page channel. If you're new here, my name's Paige and I'm the face behind the Knitting Page. Today's video, I am going to go through my Montreal vlog, which was a trip that I went on with Mr. Running, and so let's get straight into it. Our trip began with a flight from Halifax to Montreal. We quickly rushed from after work to get on this plane. As you can see, Mr. Running is here picking out our lovely Luna's fur from his freshly finished Lakes pullover by Ozetta. If you're anything like me, you'll find that a plane ride is the perfect time to get in some rows. Right now I'm working on my Philomena sweater, which is a test knit for Gregoria Fibers. I'm working on the right and left fronts on the plane ride to Montreal. The Philomena sweater is an all-over textured cable knit sweater featuring many different types of cable and this beautiful waffle knit stitch. The pattern is easy, it's a short repeat, and honestly, it's quite addicting to have on your needles. Whenever I travel somewhere new, I always try to take as much public transit as possible. Thankfully, the bus from the airport to the city center of Montreal is super easy to catch and takes you to the central location of Lianol-Gros. We were running on a time crunch, and so we had to take the metro over to the Montreal Convention Center so that Mr. Running could pick up his bib. Once we got to the convention center, we were met with maybe the longest line I have ever seen in my life to pick up your race kit. And so Mr. Running and I decided that we were going to team tackle this, and he was going to wait in line while I ran over to the closest pizza shop I could find so that we would get home at a reasonable hour. I think the beauty of being a knitter is that we can never truly be bored as long as we have our knitting in our bag. And so while I was waiting for our pizza to be ready, I pulled out my Philomena and worked on a few rows. The pizza shop was located in Montreal's Chinatown, which I had never been to before. So I guess this was kind of good, but honestly, this line went on forever. And the worst part is that by the time I got back to the lineup, Mr. Running had gone into an area that I could not reach him, so I wound up sitting on the floor of the convention center, eating pizza alone, but working on my knitting. Good morning and welcome to race day. Mr. Running and I took the metro over to the Olympic Park in Montreal. There was a lovely Tim Hortons bus that offered complimentary black coffee to keep us warm and get the caffeine jitters on. It was a crisp Saturday morning. The temperatures were 7 degrees Celsius, and so Mr. Running took off on his warm-up in the Lakes pullover by Ozetta. I brought out my one and only project for this trip, my Philomena sweater by Gregoria Fibers, and I knit and I knit and I knit. This was no regular 5K, it was the Canadian Championship 5K. Friday, good morning. It is the day of the race, which is very exciting. I am sadly not racing, but I'm here waiting, and Mr. Running is on his warm-up, so we'll see what he can do. The elite races were off, which is where I would have been if I was healthy, but as a spectator, you always try to find the ideal spot to see your runner as much as possible. Mr. Running is out front, looking like he's running a good, steady pace. Mr. Running is looking in good shape. It's very exciting. My favorite part of spectating is when you are also racing to the finish line to make sure that you can see your person come through the finish. Let's go, Mr. Running! After the race, we rushed back so we could get ready to go for brunch at Cafe Anya, which is this adorable Iranian cafe located in downtown Montreal. Both Mr. Running and I ordered the big breakfast, which included hash browns, lentil soup, toast, eggs, and sausage. Every time I'm in Montreal, I try to make a point of going to the top of Montreal, or Mount Royal as I'm calling it in this vlog, which looking back at the videos makes me kind of cringe, but hey, I already recorded it.
Alrighty, we just went for a nice little brunch at Cafe Anya, and now we are going to top of Mount Royal. It's a really nice day here in Montreal, and going to the top of Mount Royal, there's a couple different ways we can go, but as you can hear from our footsteps, we are taking the steep stair route on our way up. Here's a Mr. Running, a Mr. Running shot, but here he is, hiking up the mountain, wearing his Lakes pullover by Ozetta. Mr. Running rate the 5K distance on a scale from 1 being the absolute worst to 10 being the absolute best. 6. What about the marathon? 10. I can't get over how much of a stellar day it is today.
We found a little water fountain on the way up, so of course we each had to stop for a quick drink to keep us nice and hydrated on this beautiful fall day.
Okay, I'm gonna do a fit check as a way to stop as we're going up this mountain. But it's me, the face behind the knitting page. And my glasses are gooder. They're my like sunny glasses that I wear for fashion and for running. My sweater is the Eva cardigan by Petite Knit, and I used Cray Deluxe Wool 2, Organic Wool 2 or something like that. I knit it last year, and the buttons are from Fia, I think, if I recall correctly, which is a yarn shop in Halifax. My tank top is from Sunday Best, which is from Aritzia. My skirt is from Sunday Best, which is from Aritzia. My shoes are the Gazelles in my favorite like red colorway with the little blue accents, and I've tried to match up using these like blue sparkly socks that I forget where they're from, but I love them. And then I have my Teddy Blake bag, which was sponsored, and it's in the Kim Croco 11 inch, which is not made of crocodile. It is just leather that looks like crocodile on it. And inside my bag, I've got my Philomena sweater. Ready to keep hiking? Let's go to the top. We just met this lovely brother and sister combo from Minnesota, Barb and Steve, and I just wanted to document their lovely interaction. They're from Minnesota, and we wound up just getting chatting because they looked like they wanted their photo taken, and we said happy birthday to their 92-year-old mom, and we just want to, put it on here. Mr. Running got hot, so the Lakes pullover is now in the bag, but we are heading down the mountain.
After we hiked Montreal, Mr. Running and I decided to go and check out Saint Laurent, which is one of the famous streets in Montreal. It's full of cute shops and patios on the street, and we decided to go for some ice cream. But the main reason we were on Saint Laurent is because A, my best friend lives in this area, and B, we wanted to go check out Les Lambiscoes. But on our way to Les Lambiscoes, we got captured by this little art installation, and Taylor and I decided that we had to go in. As soon as I saw this thing, I thought that it reminded me of a giant ball winder. Maybe you think so too, but it was a little free exhibition, and Saint Laurent is full of these cute little exhibits.
Look at this sick fire station.
We made it to Les Lambiscoes, where I decided to pick up up some blue mohair. We made it just in time before the shop closed, and this is one of my favorite yarn stores that I've ever been to. After the yarn store, we went and walked over, taking the scenic route down Saint Denis so that we could go and find some dinner. After dinner, Mr. Running and I headed back to where we were staying, but not without a quick little Latin music stop.
Good morning, Mr. Running. How far are you planning to run this morning?
34 kilometers.
See you. Alrighty, Mr. Running, why are you going for a 34K run?
Because I'm training for a marathon.
Ooh, a marathon. How long is that?
42.195 kilometers.
Nice. And where are you planning to do this marathon?
In Toronto.
Oh, and when's that? How far away are you?
It's October 19th, I think. And about 4 weeks out.
Sweet. What are you hoping to run?
I'd like to run around 2:32.
2:32. Have you run that fast before?
Nope, my PB is 2:34.
Whoa. And for our viewers, how fast is that per kilometer?
If I were to do what I want to, it'd be about 3:36 per kilometer.
Wow. Blazing fast.
Hopefully. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Mr. Running and I are having some breakfast, and we are going to go for our long runs this morning. I will be doing, I don't really know yet. I'm coming back from an injury, so probably ideally like 15 to 21K for me, but like at like a explore the city pace, bring the phone, take pictures type of ordeal. The other thing is I am working on my Philomena sweater, which is a test knit for Gregoria Fibers. I'm working it up in Rauma Fivel, which is honestly such a beautiful yarn. I know lots of people like bow down to the Fivel. I've never worked with it before, but I picked it up in color 4078, which is like this lovely light gray color. As you can see, this sweater is literally all over texture. The only like little tiny bit of stockinette is on this side. When you do the wrong side rows, you get like 2 stockinette stitches beside each other. Everything else is texture. I'm knitting the size 2, which corresponds to my bust measurements, and it's a fairly fast deadline. It's 5 weeks to knit the sweater, and this is just under a week's progress. Tomorrow will be the first day, or tomorrow will mark the finishing of the first week, because I got the pattern on Sunday, and so I'm hoping that today Mr. Running and I are flying back to Halifax, that I can get the front panel or the front done so I can join in the round and have it just be in the round, because I think it'll be a little faster once it gets in the round because I won't be doing any purling. So this is my little project that I'm working on, and I'll see you on my run. Are you ready to run, Mr. Running?
Ready?
It was a crisp, sunny Sunday morning, which is honestly one of my favorite temperatures for a run, but it was also the morning of the Beneva Marathon de Montreal, which is super fun when you're a runner to be on course for a marathon, because they usually have the streets closed, there's usually lots of people out, and it's just an overall like hype, fun environment to be running around.
Going to the water though.
Mr. Running, how far in the run are we?
43 minutes.
43 minutes?
8 kilometers.
And we found the marathon course. It's been fun to get like the excitement of the race day for our long run. And we actually decided to do the first half of my long run together. So, taking a little pause break now before we continue on. Making sure my watch is started. This is gonna be my longest long run in a minute since I've been injured. cool little spa over there. Maybe next time Mr. Running and I come to Montreal, we'll have to go check it out.
So I hope you enjoyed our trip to Montreal. I had a lot of fun editing this video, and I know I left it in the midst of our long run, but we were honestly both so tired post running, and we had to quickly pack, meet up with Taylor for brunch, take the bus to the airport. I had to do a lesson. We had to go get groceries and meal prep and pick up Luna, that I didn't really pick up my phone to have a smooth outro, so I am hopping on now. That being said, I kind of feel like I'm a dummy because I have just learned that my camera that I have been filming with has an option for me to see myself while I film, which I know some of you have given me some constructive feedback that seeing the pieces that I have finished in their full complexity and their full length would be really useful, and I 100% agree. Learning this feature makes my life incredibly useful. And you'll also notice that I have a mic today, and my old mics were not compatible with my camera, but my new mics are. They're compatible both with my camera and my phone. So I'm excited to kind of up the ante of the filming quality on the knitting page. And I also just want to say that I had a lot of fun editing this video, going through soundtracks, and producing something that you can probably tell there was points that I had a lot of fun and was getting a little silly with, but I thought that was a good exploration of creative freedom, and something that I can hope to continue to do is experiment with different types of video here on the Knitting Page channel. So if you like what you saw, it would mean a lot if you liked, subscribed, and left a comment down below to help me grow this channel. And until next time, see ya!